What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. It's been a while, but I hope you guys had a good weekend. This video should be going up on Monday. Today, I want to talk all about how Call of Duty Vanguard can succeed, how Call of Duty Vanguard can show success and kind of be a good step in the right direction back towards, Call of Duty producing actually good games. Because, like it or not, Modern Warfare was a good game in terms of like balance, in terms of polish, in terms of looks, graphics, sounds. Like, I just wanted Call of Duty to return to some form of that. As you guys know, I didn't like Modern Warfare in terms of its respawn mode. I didn't think a lot of things benefited people who moved. I think it benefited a lot of people who wanted to sit around. And obviously, as you can tell from the gameplay, which you're watching Eagle's Nest here on Vanguard from the beta, I don't really sit around. You can tell here. It's just not how I have fun. The spawns here, I think, are kind of messed up here. But yeah, I just don't have fun sitting around. And I think that Call of Duty, Cold War, for instance, it did a really good job of, kind of making people move more. I think if the score streak system was a little bit more so like Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3, it would have been even better. But, for what it was, I think Cold War's system did incentivize movement more so than Modern Warfare's. And so I want Vanguard to be more so like, how Modern Warfare looks and sounds, but more so like how Cold War plays. It's very specific, very particular, but that's how Call of Duty players focus on, right? That's what they focus on, because they want games that benefit them, how they play. And, the guy next to me probably would camp and prefer Modern Warfare's camping simulator as opposed to Cold War's, more so rushing movement simulator. So that's why I wanted to bring that up, because obviously this list of, a few things here, it's not a long list, just a few things in my opinion that can lead to Vanguard's success. It's going to be opinion. It's going to be, person to person. What my list of 3 things here might completely opposite or completely different from your list, right? So I just wanted to bring this up because I know people are in the comment section going to be like, oh, this is a terrible list. Like, why don't you say remove skill-based matchmaking or something like that? Something like that. Let's just talk about skill-based matchmaking real quick here. We can scream remove skill-based matchmaking, lower it, engagement, optimized matchmaking, whatever you want to call it. We can scream at that all we want, but that's not an actual thing that Vanguard's going to change. It's not a thing that Modern Warfare's going to change. Not a thing that Warzone's going to change. It's an inherent game decision in every Activision game. I'm pretty sure, I don't know about Activision, but every Call of Duty game at the very least. Okay, it's in every single one. So like, you're not gonna, bully developers. You're not gonna, scream at developers into changing it. Okay, like they're just literally gonna wait you out. There's been a huge, push of this in Modern Warfare's multiplayer, in Cold War's multiplayer. I'm sure it's gonna be in Vanguard's multiplayer where, a bunch of Twitter people are gonna raise up their flags or raise up their pitchforks and just scream, I'm not gonna buy the next game until, skill-based matchmaking is removed, and then go ahead and buy the next game once they realize that, yeah, they're not going to remove it. So I've talked about that enough. Let's talk about something that actually could change, could be, a factor in Vanguard's success. So the first thing up that I really want is a constant grind factor. I don't want just a camo, like a Damascus or a Dark Matter camo grind, and that's it. Like, obviously I want that, okay? As you guys know, people who watch my channel, I go for the Damascus Dark Matter camo, like the mastery camo of every Call of Duty. I go for it. It's just something to do, something to keep the game flowing when, if no one's on for like, and none of my friends are playing for like an hour or something like that, what am I gonna do? Play Search and Destroy by myself? Like, that's not fun, So I'm just gonna go for camos during that time. Maybe, I'm not gonna play Warzone solos either, like, come on now. So it's just something fun to go for, and it's something that shows that you're willing to put in extra work over someone else, right? Like, yes, anyone can get it, but do they have the discipline? Do they have the motivation to go for it? Not a lot of people do, oh, it's just a camo, whatever, that's kind of what everyone said who doesn't have it says, right? Along with the weapon camo, because I know they're going to have it, I want to see grinding for camos. Like, I want to see grinding for separate camos, operators. I want to see grinding for, I don't know, maybe weapon attachments, something visible that you can see, So that's why I want to bring up camos, but I guess I already did. Camos is like the biggest thing. Operators would be like the next biggest thing. And then after that, maybe like variants, blueprints or something like that. If we could grind for specific blueprints, maybe some custom operator skins, something like that, like that would be cool. That would be something to actually keep me playing the game longer and longer. Because like, truth be told, once I got Dark Matter on Cold War, I didn't really feel like playing anymore, you know? Like I would get dark matter for the next DLC guns, but there's no real grind. There's no trading in your crates for, you know, a new operator skin that just launched in the store. There's no trading in your crates for like a special, you know, Warzone skin or DLC skin, anything like that. Nothing, you know, there's nothing to play for once you get it. That's what I think Call of Duty needs to go back and focus on. Black Ops 3 did this, Black Ops 4 did this. There's a constant grind. Even like the prestige system in a degree, while I don't care that much about the prestige system, you know, hitting level 1000 or prestige master, whatever, it's better than, you know, it's better for other people than just hitting 200 or 1000 and then just going back to normal. Like, what's the point of that? It gives you nothing. Maybe a calling card or something. Like, give me something interesting at the very least. So yeah, I'm really hoping for a constant grind factor. I'm really hoping for like an extended grind factor, something that will keep me playing longer and longer than just the camo itself. The next thing up is the anti-cheat. This has to work, okay? I'm not even gonna lie to you right now, I don't really play Warzone. One reason is because it's campy. The second biggest reason is because of hackers, you know? If I'm running into hackers, if I can notice hackers in my like, you know, 1.1 KD lobbies, I can't imagine what people with like 2 or 3 KDs are dealing with, okay? It's gonna be awful for them. So I don't even touch it. I can't imagine. I don't know how other people touch it unless they're cheating or, you know, playing with friends or something. Like, it's ridiculous, you know? 90% of the games you pretty much lose. What's the point of like playing over and over again just to win 10% of the time if you're lucky? I also bring up the anti-cheat not only because of Warzone, but because Modern Warfare Search and Destroy, guys, I've still been playing it with some of the homies. It is riddled with hackers right now. Like, I've never seen hackers like this prevalent where people are walling, you know? Like, I don't like to call, you know, Boy Who Cried Wolf that often on hackers, but you know, if someone's going 27-2 against a whole team of people who play this game every night, you know, yeah, it's a little sus, you know. Sometimes I see in the kill cam people are tracking through walls, sometimes they're pre-firing. You know, some of these hacker lobbies were so obvious that, you know, they would shoot you through walls, like at spawn, you know, like they don't even try to hide it, you know. So honestly, this hacker problem, it's affecting multiplayer at this point, you know. I don't know how many people are noticing, but it really is. It's affecting multiplayer. It's not just Warzone anymore. Why they haven't, you know, done anything to help Warzone since it's their cash cow in so long, in like a year and a half here at this point. I don't get that. That's very weird to me, but I guess they're finally going to work on it. They're finally going to launch this anti-cheat at the launch of Vanguard. And like I said, hopefully it like a Call of Duty server-wide anti-cheat to the point where it kind of helps against at least Modern Warfare and Cold War, if not the older games too. You know, if it could prevent Black Ops 4, that'd be nice, but I don't think it will because Black Ops 4 doesn't really run on PC like it does, but people don't really play it, you know. And I guess other CODs aren't really on PC as well. I'm not sure. Are they? Like, can you get COD World War II on PC? I know it's not Battle.net, but like maybe you can get it on PC. I'm not sure. So that's the second biggest thing after the constant grind factor is going to be the anti-cheat that works. And then the last thing I want to mention is a DLC, okay? Like, obviously, this isn't a complete comprehensive list. There's tons of things that Vanguard needs to succeed, but this is what I'm saying, like the extra kind of stuff, I know, the kind of gravy on top. I think DLC weapons need to be balanced, okay? When Cold War launches them, especially for Vanguard, and sometimes for multiplayer too, they're either complete crap or they're completely OP. And I think there needs to be some kind of middle ground. I know it's difficult, you know, especially with like balancing in Warzone. The time to kill changes a lot with like armor. I get that it's difficult, but there needs to be more of a push to make it more so balanced. A lot of the DLC weapons that come out, especially in Warzone, are just really broken, you know. There's no point in using anything else for a little bit until they get nerfed, which I guess it makes sense. When you drop a new weapon, you want people to use it, but when it's every single time, every single season, there's no variety for like, you know, a week or two until they nerf the gun eventually. And going along with that, I just want to mention that I hope maps in the DLC are good. You know, usually DLC maps these days especially are like better than launch maps. I don't know why, but if you look at Cold War, if you look at Modern Warfare, both of their DLC maps pretty much save those games, you know, whether it be remasters in those games or just even the new maps, you know. Take Cheshire Park, for instance. That's not bad. What's a Cold War new map? I can't think of anything at the top of my head right now, but a lot of the remasters did save Cold War. I'm not going to lie to you about that. I think Vanguard has a good chance of success. I think Vanguard could be really cool, could be really fun. I'm hoping that the respawn is at least playable. I figure that the search and destroy is going to be fun. You know, they incentivized you playing it by putting it in the beta, which is something that I've never seen before in a Call of Duty title. So I'm hoping that, yeah, it's going to be fun. It's going to be a playable mode. And like I said, I just hope respawn is. You know, I hope respawn is fun because I'm going to be grinding for the camos in respawn. But that's going to do it for the video. Hope you enjoyed. I apologize for being, you know, kind of, I guess, AFK from YouTube for a little bit here and there. Like I said, when Vanguard officially drops, or maybe like the weekend after or something, because I'll be probably busy until then. When Vanguard officially drops, I will be working my hardest to get the channel up and running and, you know, get some more subscribers. We're really close to 6K, so if you could help me out here, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, especially if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day, and peace.